don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help.
Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I kind of started this vlog earlier, but it's been a long day already. This is just going to be a usual writing vlog. There's going to be writing as well as some work because I have to get work done today. I might go out to a cafe and have like an afternoon cafe day, or evening rather at this point. It's already 4:30. I had a wonderful walk this morning. I'm starting to read the book called On Looking. It's a nonfiction and it talks about kind of noticing things and being curious about the world, and I'm very excited for the book. I think it's going to be a really nice nonfiction read, and I think I'm gonna specifically listen to the audiobook when I go for my morning walks. I think that would be really pleasant. I also just edited the video that is going to go up tomorrow so that I could get, or not tomorrow, in 2 days, so that I could get that one ready. I'm trying to stock up on videos a little bit, or not stock up, but just be more on top of scheduling them and having them ready to go. So I spent a couple hours getting that ready, and yeah, now it's basically dinner time and I haven't gotten any of the work or writing done yet that I need to get done today. So that is the goal, and you're coming with me. I've been terrible at updating, and this vlog will probably end up continuing into tomorrow because it's almost 11 o'clock at night and I feel like I've done nothing. And to be fair, I have a lot of days when I'm very productive and I do a lot of stuff, but today was just like, it felt like such a write-off. I've mentioned it already, but I got a job as a video editor and it's going okay, but I know that the computer that I have and like the setup that I have is kind of the bare minimum required to do high quality video editing. I'm aware of that, but it wasn't an issue in the past. It could handle any programming I was doing. It could handle any video editing I was doing for like small projects in YouTube, but starting to work on bigger projects, it's becoming a bit of an issue. So I decided that I was going to upgrade the RAM. Super easy thing to do, even for just if you're not familiar with computers. It's literally as simple as like unscrewing the cover and popping in a new RAM. It's very easy. So I went and picked up a new RAM and I went to install it, and I've run into some weird barrier with this particular model of the Dell XPS, I guess, where it's not actually compatible with the speed of RAM that I got. It felt like it was going to be an easy fix. I was just going to swap out the RAM. It was going to be fine. They seemed compatible, and I didn't realize that I was going to run into an issue. That was a rant, but that was something that I ran into. Technically, it's still working with one extra chip. So like instead of 16 gigabytes, I now have 24, which is obviously still better than 16, but my minimum going into this was that I wanted 32, so I need that extra 8. It's fine, we'll be okay. We're gonna use the 24 for now. Anyways, so what I wrote in my agenda is that my goal is to work on writing for minimum 1 hour or hit 1,000 words, whatever comes sooner. For the most part, this has been Between the Waves, because Between the Waves is the primary project right now. It's the one that I actually need to be working on. But because of the stress, I've decided to work on my fun project. And at the end of the day, writing is always going to be a fun thing for me. So sometimes, I'm sorry, but until someone's got me on a deadline, until I have a literary agent and they're like, you need this done by today, I'm going to take the freedom that I have to skip back and forth between different projects, and I am going to work on my fun project tonight. If you don't know what my fun project is, I think I mentioned it in a Patreon video. I actually don't remember if I mentioned it, but basically my fun project is a YA supernatural romance. It's something that I started for fun, which is how all of my writing projects started up until last year when I decided I wanted to actually publish something. But I started it earlier this year because I felt like I just needed to reconnect to the joy and the complete freedom of just writing whatever the hell I wanted to write. I don't put very much pressure on this project because it's just for fun, so it's not like I make big decisions on it. I don't outline. I have a general idea of where I want it to go, but it's really just me exploring creativity. This one is actually really fun. The main character's name is Raven. it might change, but I kind of like the name Raven. And basically she attends a school for supernatural beings, magical beings. I'm not actually sure what it's going to be yet. Like I said, this story's all over the place, but the reason that she's there is not the same as the reason that everyone else is there. So she's there because she actually committed a crime, and she is now paying her dues basically by being a little bit of a spy, an undercover agent, someone who is like in with the kids at the school. She's also a kid, so it's not weird. But basically she's supposed to be trying to get dirt on this guy. Like I said, this is a fun project for me, so it's very not self-insert-y, but it's just like a guilty pleasure project. And like this kind of book was, I loved this shit when I was younger. The whole reason that she's there is because she is supposed to pay her dues by digging up secrets, figuring out things about a guy that goes to this school, and he is popular guy. He's basically born of one of the leaders of the school and of the system as a whole. So it's one of those situations where he's kind of a shoo-in. Everyone expects him to always have the upper hand, always get whatever he wants. He's really just there. It's guaranteed he's going to graduate and probably go on to do something great because that's the kind of family that he comes from. And she is there to find a reason for him not to reach that future. Her goal is to find information on him that will prevent him from graduating from the academy. I feel like that's all I want to say. Just know that it's like the playlist that I have for this one is very teen pop punk angst. It's fantastic. It's like everything I would have listened to in high school and elementary school. It's very fun. There's obviously an academy with like a sort of secret society vibe, which is one of my favorite tropes. I love secret societies. I don't know why. I always love that. And obviously shit really hits the fan for Raven. I'll say this much. She starts to get close to the guy that she's trying to find dirt on, which is good for her own mission. However, as she starts to get closer to him, she starts to realize that there are things going on at the academy that she didn't even comprehend. She couldn't have even imagined. And might be a little bit of romance. There's gonna be romance. Anyways, I totally went off and told you everything about my fun story, but I'm gonna work on that one tonight because that is what I have the mental capacity for. I feel like that would de-stress me, and it's really, that one is truly a pantsing project. I'm just winging it. I have an idea of what's happening, but it's really just like a fun thing to write. So I'm gonna work on that. I feel like every time I hit a subscriber milestone, my brain still, it had time to start to conceptualize how many people it is. And still I just can't understand it. But thank you so much for 12,000 subscribers. This is wild. It's currently Friday. I've had an energy drink for the day and I'm considering having probably a coffee at some point as well. This week is quite busy. I've already mentioned it a couple times, but I'm kind of just working at balancing multiple things right now, especially with the second job. Figuring that out has been a little bit stressful, only because it's just figuring out a new job is stressful in general. I did get a bunch of work done today, caught up on a lot of stuff that I really needed to. I am, however, in need of some like de-stressing. Usually I've been meditating every single morning and I didn't meditate this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling it. I didn't realize how big of a difference the meditation was making, but it was in fact making quite a big difference. So I'm gonna go for a run, get some of my stress out, just kind of like sweat it out, and then I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna meditate so that I still get my meditation in, because I think it's important, but I want to get the run done first.
Underline it to
everything. I am surrounded by mess right now, but hey, it's Friday. I just wanted to check in. This vlog is probably going to become like a week in my life type vlog because it certainly has not been focused on anything in particular and mostly just life stuff, but that's okay. I just got off a work call about 20 minutes ago and I'm kind of rushing to get ready. I have a shoot today, which is for a partnership that it's probably one of the bigger partnerships I've worked on. And it requires a lot of shots outside given the nature of the product. So I kind of had to set it up and organize a day or actually create like a shot list and stuff, which sometimes I do, not much anymore though. Usually I'm pretty good at kind of just putting something together using the whims of my inspiration and imagination. So what time is it? It's about 1:30. I need to leave here at like 2, but I need to do something with my hair. It's okay, but it's kind of doing its own thing right now. So I might add some like loose waves. For the most part, my friend is going to be in most of the shots, which is wonderful because I need to film. We're gonna get some drone shots as well. I'm excited for that. So I'm gonna be there for about 3 hours. I'll give you a sneak peek of how it goes if you wanna see the behind the scenes of a little bit of a larger partnership, I guess. I'm gonna eat my food because I'm starving. All I had was a smoothie for breakfast and it's now 1:30. So I'm having a nice little veggie burger. It's at the Beyond Meat patties and some vegetables that I fried along with it, like frozen veggies. I'm trying to eat less meat. I honestly love the Beyond Meat patties, so I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna eat that while I curl my hair and probably just like chill out a little bit, even though I have to leave in like half an hour. I'm still gonna try and relax myself a bit because there's no point in me being flustered as I'm leaving because that will result in me leaving equipment behind and I need to make sure I have multiple pieces of equipment today. So, and then tonight will be so much chiller. It's Friday, it's a full moon tonight, so I'm gonna do some full moon stuff. I'm gonna go to a women's circle, probably just like chill, reorganize myself, set some goals, that sort of thing. So that's the plan. I need to eat. I'm like shaking, I'm hungry. I need to eat and finish getting ready. It's now the day before this vlog is supposed to go up and I realized that I never wrapped it up. Last week was so busy, as you saw, just with like life stuff, and I did write last week as well, and I did a lot of like working on my actual story structure and kind of developing the story further. And then obviously yesterday was also just a big week for life things. So I'm happy to be busy, but it is really it's taking a lot for me to try and figure out how to like balance everything and also take care of myself while I am doing that. So I'm excited for this coming week because I'm going up to Whistler. So I'll be visiting one of my friends up in the mountains and in the forest, and it'll just be a nice, relaxing, not vacation because I'm still working, but it'll be nice to not be in the city. So for the rest of the day today, I'm editing and filming videos just to make sure that I have those ready to go, and probably just writing, honestly. I have to send out a couple invoices, but that's pretty much it for the day. It's gonna be a pretty relaxing day. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Thank you to my patrons over on Patreon as usual. Thank you for supporting me over there. It means so much to me to have your support. It also helps me create more content and have more time to create more content. So I'm so thankful when you guys choose to subscribe to me over there because it really does help. Thank you for watching this video and for liking and subscribing and being along for the ride with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to smile, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.